It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the San Francisco Giants. First pitch coming your way next. First pitch moments away. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings. Logan Webb. What do you have on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Jackson Chourio leading things off and takes a strike. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Runner at third, nobody out. Here's the Brewers DH, Christian Yelich. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Chourio, the lone runner, stands at third with nobody out. And that is out of play. Left-hand hitter waits. Got him! Huge strikeout there. And now it's William Contreras. And that drops in for a strike. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. No score here, but a runner at third with 1 down. Next offering is outside. And there's a foul ball. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
2 on, 1 out. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
First and third, 1 down. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Big RBI for him right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
First and second, 1 out. And stepping in is the speedy Sal Frelick. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 on, 1 out. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
This one in the air, right field. Yastrzemski on the run towards the line. Hooks it away for the out. 2 down. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Rhys Hoskins now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. First and second, 2 down. Here's a rocket out to left. McCray makes the play, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back here in San Francisco, and towing the slab in this one, Freddie Peralta.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Jung-Hoo Lee leading things off and takes a strike. Lee, in his second season, 26 years old, and he's a native of South Korea. Next pitch is outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive.
He's begging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
In the air, out towards left center, and it's caught for the out. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Two outs, base is empty. And up next for the Giants, Willy Adames. Just missed. Inside corner for a strike, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Two outs, base is empty. That one missed. That misses the zone, and now 3-1. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Giants go down quietly. They're down 1-0. Back here at Oracle Park, stepping in, Oliver Dunn. And a strike on the outside edge. Just missed. Out. Freddie Ferguson behind the dish, calling the balls and strikes. And that clips the inside corner.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Throws to first in time. 1 out in the second. Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Slice to right, and it stays fair. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
1 out, runner at second. This is Bryce Terang. 2 gone now. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Now a chance for Jackson Chourio. Ball. This one in the dirt. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. That one finds the corner. And the count 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Brewers 1 and the Giants nothing. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second, and here is Matt Chapman. And that one missing low. That one not close. And now 2-0.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And it remains 2-2. Fastball is outside. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. on the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. And it backs off the foul pole, home run. Lamont Wade Jr. leaves the yard. It's 1-1.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a foul straight back. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his third of the game.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
So 2 down now, and here is Patrick Bailey. And that's off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond, and that is that. The Giants are able to tie things up thanks to the solo home run. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here comes Christian Yelich. Webb back to work. And that one clips the corner. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All over that one right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Digging in, William Contreras. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Yelich on at first, nobody out. That one down the line, and that's just foul. And ball one. And now it's even up.
That's a ball.
Tied up here in the early going. Yelich goes. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Handles, throws to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Mitchell takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Man at second. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fitzgerald fires to first in time. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Sal Frelick. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Runner at third, 2 away. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
1-2 the count.
On the ground to short. Adames the throw to first. Out number 3. Milwaukee leaves 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here in San Francisco. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And that's down and away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Off the mark there. And that's ball 2. So Yaz is struck out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Grant McCray. Fouled off to the right. One out, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. That one inside, look out.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. He's got it. 2 down. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. That's inside. 1-0. McCray stands at second with 2 gone. That one fouled off. 2 outs. Late swing fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at Oracle Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Rhys Hoskins. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. Hoskins measures 6 feet 4 inches, 31 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014. That misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 the count.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Oliver Dunn up now for the Brewers. And that one clips the corner. And there's a ball.
That missed. That's a ball.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone,
2-2.
hard to get the barrel to it.
Inside,
that's
just missed.
Full count.
That's a walk.
Take
Went
your
with another
baseball,
changeup but missed the spot. Go ahead run on base. Now it's the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. Doubled in his first AB. On the ground right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though, and now they have a base runner at second.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. Grounded out his first time up. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Just off the inside edge. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Line to left. It drops in, gets away a little bit. The run comes in to score from second. The tag, and they get him. So a sloppy play there, but it ends the inning. So they get 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Brewers 2 and the Giants 1. And we're back. Willie Adames stands in. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
Well, these Giants, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand. Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that's in there for strike one. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Breaking ball misses down and away. And that's too high.
That's high.
On the corner for a strike. And the count is 2-2.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So here's Wade now. He's already homered here in this one. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
And that's a strikeout looking. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. And they trail it here 2-1. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. And a foul ball.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Bailey collects, fires to first, got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Here's Yelich at the dish, 1 for 2. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And now 1-2. And that one ripped into right and foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Outside. 2-2. And a count now even up. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a base hit right there. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Runner on at first with one gone. William Contreras getting ready to hit. Runner takes off. And a foul ball. Yelich, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. Next for the Brewers, Garrett Mitchell. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Two on, one out. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-2. Good eye right there. Action in the pen down there. Randy Rodriguez getting loose out there. Jelly also throwing. Way inside.
That's a ball. We got a full count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Logan Webb won't go any further. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. Eric Miller gets the call from the pen.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Golden opportunity right here. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Yelich crosses the plate, and they take a 2-run lead. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only one gone. So bases loaded with one away. Hoskins will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
Oh.
Way to lay off that fastball
1-1.
up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And now Oliver Dunn. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. That one way inside. Two outs. Swing and a foul out of play. Here's a 1-1. On the ground to first. Wait. He'll do it himself. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Elliot Ramos. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these Giants, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Freeland hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Right down to shoot, strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That's a ball.
That's a little bit low. Just missed.
Ball.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That one to first. Fair ball.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. Struck out swinging his first time. And
ball,
that
no
one is
strike.
in the dirt. Ball 1. Bailey, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next offering is in for a strike. Upstairs.
Three and 1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Man at first, 1 away. Ripped on a line. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Now the left fielder, Grant McCray, doubled his first time up. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, he's been incredibly
0-1.
efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Out to short, Ortiz. They take the force out, third out, and that ends the frame. One left for San Francisco. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here in San Francisco, all set for the top of the sixth. And now the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. Miller back to work. The shortstop
1-0.
takes the ball.
Well, these Brewers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
That one ripped. And that is a foul ball.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Count is full.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. He's got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Chourio at the plate now. That's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
Hoo-yah!
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one almost
2-2.
got him. Pitch misses.
count.
Counts full, 3-2. Christian Yelich in the Milwaukee on deck circle. Two down, nobody on. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Sets him down looking. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. So they go quietly there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Brewers 3 and the Giants 1. Well, we go bottom 6, and digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. Foul ball there. Pitch in the dirt,
1 strike.
and a count even 1-1. To the right side, Terang. Gets it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Tyler Fitzgerald digs in now.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The Brewers trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
One and
It
two.
really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Chorio snags it for the second out. Next to hit, Willie Adames, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. On a line out towards center. And that will end the inning. So they make short work of them there. 7th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 3 and the Giants 1. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Randy Rodriguez. And now it's Christian Yelich. Nice grab. Fires to first. On the money. Nice play. And now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Rodriguez, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Next pitch misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Now one miss.
That's the ball.
Activity in the bullpen. Landon Root getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Caught him looking for the K. 2 down, base is empty. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Breaking ball inside. Now 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And that's a little bit high.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Brewers 3 and the Giants 1. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Matt Chapman. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back. Gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 3-2. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. That does it for Freddie Peralta, and he leaves with the lead after giving them some decent innings. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a moment. Jared Koenig gets the ball now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
The man they call Late Night Lamont steps in. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Hard liner. And there's one down.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Ramos in the box now. Takes strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Nick Mears up and throwing. Hyams, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. That misses the zone. 1-1. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Patrick Bailey, the next to hit. First offering, and it just misses. There's a strike. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Did he trip? What happened? Sniper?
Great effort. That's how bad he wanted that one. Head first dive.
2-2.
Inside. Ball 2. Drilled out towards left center field. Mitchell going after it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. The Giants get one back with the solo shot. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the 8th. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Ground ball to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Tyler Rogers up and loosening in the pen. Doval warming up as well. Just missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you get a broken bat as you drive back to the dugout.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Brings it in. And that is that. Now on the bump, Yoel Payamps. He has a great slider with tons of movement. So now a pinch hitter, Brett Wisely.
They're running out of time in this game, trying to get something started here.
That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Grant McCray getting ready to hit. And there's your strike.
0-1.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball.
Action in the pen down there. Trevor McGill,
1-1.
the closer, is getting loose. Grounder, that's through for a base hit. Mitchell fires it in, and 2 on now as they try to rally here.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Now it's going to be Jung-Hoo Lee. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. So the tying run at second. Now 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2 the count.
And that one is downstairs. And the count is even 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
The next offering misses, and the count's full.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And that'll load the bases.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. You make the team earn their way off.
Bases loaded, nobody out. And up next for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
That one clips the outside corner. That's strike one.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Willie Adames to the plate now at a high leverage spot. First pitch misses.
That's the ball.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
So they're all loaded up. Swing and a chopper out to short. Fires over to Hoskins, but the game is tied as the run comes in. And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Yoel Payamps will depart, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third. So looking for some help there. Back in a minute. Nick Mears gets handed the rock out of the pen. Matt Chapman to the plate in this high leverage situation. He's already homered in this game. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
First pitch, and he just misses.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Right through there for a strike. Up the middle. Base hit. One run is in. Coming home. Here's the throw. But it's offline. He will score. It's 5-3.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
And up next for the Giants, Lamont Wade Jr. Base hit, left center field. Chapman on his way to third. The throw in, and they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Ramos stands in now and watches strike one. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that is the third out of the inning. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. 9th inning coming up. It's the Giants 5 and the Brewers 3. Staying in the game on defense, Brett Wisely. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Ryan Walker comes on trying to close it out.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. 1 for 3. Off the plate, ball 1. There's a strike.
1-1.
There's a swing and a miss.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The 1-2.
Ball. 2-2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that's downstairs and outside.
Count is full.
On the ground to the left.
Foul ball.
And that's just foul. That one lifted to left. McCray sizing this one up. And there's 1 down. He's 2 outs away. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. Bunting for a hit. Not in time. That's a bunt single.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the bare hand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
1 gone, runner at first. And now the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. In the air, right side. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So last chance for the Brewers. And now it'll be Christian Yelich, known for his late inning heroics. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And it's even up.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
And a swing and a miss.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
This could end it. That one ripped right center field, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score. And it's a 2-out triple to put the tying run on at third.
Picks himself up an RBI. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely. And now looking for a great 2-out at bat to tie it up. Probably going to take another base hit, though.
High leverage spot, and William Contreras digging in. Trying to deliver as the hero. That clips the corner.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, it looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity. But it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. They hang on to win it by a run.